Alright, fam. So, we beat Steel Rising today. We beat DuckTales Remastered today. And now we're on to the next game. This has been in the backlog for I don't know how long. Years? It's only about 7 hours. It's made by DontNod, which I think is the same people who made Life is Strange, aka Life is Mid, Kappa. I don't know anything about it, except that it's a movie game, so get your popcorn and all that fun jazz, and let's go. Hopefully this is pretty good. Came out in 2020, so it's only 5 years old. I probably got it when it was like $5. If I need to move webcam, move chat, turn up or turn on the game, I will. It's looking like I'm gonna have to, so I'll go ahead and turn it up some. Let me check out my options real quick. Subtitles on, normal, no background is needed. Turn up that view sensitivity to max. Thank you very much. Skip collectible mode only. Interact as X. Recreate as R1. Mind Palace. Oh, I guess you can interact with any of the four. Alright. Hopefully this is pretty good. Let's go. Hopefully it's a straight banger.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond.
Jungle journalist found dead in roadside incident.
Short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
This place looks awful. This is like the backwoods of like Louisiana tier. Looking spooky. Just my kind of place.
Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Hey, you're gonna be at the wake, right? How was little bro's phone charging? Do you see that green? My merch. No, it probably is always green.
I'm playing wrong in my ear.
Unless he has a really long USB cable.
Keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Once we get into the actual game too, I'll see where I need to put everything. Lookout point. So definitely not the bottom left. Scratch that off the list.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay. Sounds good, boss. So they probably want to go that way, but let me just see how far. Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna walk into town.
I think audio is good too, but if I need to turn it up some, I will. But I think it's at a.
This place
pretty
was
high.
always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
I'll turn it up just slightly. Alright. That should be good. I just don't want it to hurt y'all's ears.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views.
Yeah, let me turn it down some.
Big.
Okay.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Dang, so we gotta drive all the way down there?
Strange to think of Basswood without its mind.
Play DuckTales 2. There is no DuckTales 2, buddy.
My hometown.
I don't think so, is there?
Nightmares. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
Fake DuckTales fan? Because a sign protects better than sturdy railings.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Problem, October? Problem, buddy? Got something to say? Wildlife sign. Hiking
These
trail.
trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour after before sunrise. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats. Jeez.
Some of these species are endangered.
So we're in West Virginia. Okay. The more you know. No hiking. Trail closed 3 years ago due to a landslide.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Oh my gosh, they do, Caitlin? That's
I left a sandwich in
awful.
it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
I don't even know how you connect 7 different lessons. That's
I used to love looking at basketball.
that's so dumb.
Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Yeah, especially with math. Like, what? Nope, time to ask ChatGPT. How do I connect these 7 different lesson plans? Give me ideas.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
DuckTales 2 was a platform video game developed and published by Capcom. It's a sequel to the original. It was released on a Nintendo NES 1990, but they haven't remastered it. They have not remastered it. No remaster, no thank you. Thoughts? Man, gaslighting me. No, I genuinely didn't know there was a second one. Maybe we'll play it one day. This isn't remastered either. Because it doesn't need one. It came out in 2020. Gosh. Get with the program, October.
Don't freak out.
Cap it.
Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Yeah, I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces.
Uh,
Like to write.
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
I guess I'm gonna stick with how weather events can change our world by knocking down trees, and that causes us to have less resources. And then I guess for math, you could just use tree examples.
The story is important. You know,
Maybe that would work.
It's just
You know?
People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
Sure.
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Do you see season 7 of Black Mirror, October?
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
You hype?
Sam, what are you doing?
Really? April 10th.
I'm trying to be romantic.
Comes out April 10th. Got announced yesterday.
Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
I'ma give up. No, you ain't.
Look like I just ran over your grandma.
You could do this.
Okay,
Might work.
Silence is really starting to scare
It's same October.
me.
Yo.
Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Ooh.
You should know that. We've discussed it before.
So was that a yes or a no? Man, that's a breakup right there. And that's on her. That is all on her. Nah,
You look
man.
happy. She was the one brave enough to face that.
Man, get over yourself.
My head again. How much time did I miss?
It was 6:03. What time is it now? 6:59. Little bro was in his head for 50 minutes. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I was ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. Return to the car, you've wasted enough time. And the top left just says press this button to read new entry. I think it'll be okay if I keep it at the top
Maybe it's
left.
for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
I'm just saying, 6:59, 7:30. Didn't it just say 6:59?
Stick around. Given up already?
It took 32 minutes to walk that far?
Pressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is
Or maybe he got a text at 6:59.
And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
What I'm thinking is pretty insane is we have a funeral happening at 7 p.m. I've never heard of a funeral that late before. Twin mirror. Are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. I'll be at the Haven. Nick won't care. Nick isn't gonna care how late I am.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
I thought about that for so long and it didn't even matter. Crazy. I really am playing another Telltale's The Walking Dead game. Let me stop. Let me stop with these with the disrespect. AES gonna come in here and whoop my cheeks. AES will remember that. Rip. Miners Haven parking lot. Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through. She looks 12. Where's your mom at?
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You'd gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Let me explain.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
I forgot to turn up my volume on my end because
If I died, I never would have come back.
that DuckTales game was so loud.
Thanks for being honest.
I had to turn down my
You're always
headphones.
At least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to.
Dang.
Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
Who the hell is that?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
Is that me?
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now
They
you
put
wanna
me in
start
this
your
game?
Investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Keep her out of it or promise to look into it. I hate promises. But if I keep her out of it, she's gonna push me away. But maybe that's a good thing. Keep her out of it.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug. But sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
So her mom is in the picture. She must be at the funeral then. Yeah, nutty? What does that mean? Yo, what's up, Judgy? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? And yes, sir, it's finally the weekend. Thank goodness. This is a weekend I've been anticipating. How are you doing, Jeju? Farting as usual. Just kidding. That's nasty. So, go inside the bar? No. No, I don't think I will. No.
A little late to turn back. I might as well see it through.
Oh. I guess I'm going inside.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Seems most of the Basswood Jungle Crew is in
Whoever said
attendance.
you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Thank goodness there's a walk faster.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Yes, the cat
Walter
from the farm is saying
Dodson,
yes,
former
yes, it
boss.
is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs. 2 long years since we last saw each other. You're very late, you know. You completely missed the funeral.
I'm here for Nick's wake, at least.
You have to bring it in for a hug.
Yikes.
Back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
Sure.
Much of others. At least I do.
Man, he's a little weird.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
People? Anna, the one that got away? Oh, that was the chick from before. Okay. Joan. So we just talked to Joan, and that was Walter. 83% went with that? That's nuts.
Ugh, I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
I guess I'm not the only one who was like, nah, probably shouldn't promise this chick anything, especially since we were gone for 2 years. Who's to say we don't immediately leave after next week, you know? Coal Miners Haven.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right out.
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen. Get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
He says he doesn't want to be working tonight,
I think
but
it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board.
he has his uniform on. So is he working, or is that just a? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it a bit too much. Ethan's sister.
Supposedly the spirit of coal doesn't really belong here anymore.
Yeah. No one allowed back there but Ethan. Alcohols from all over the country. Ethan likes to show off.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
It sounded good.
Sounds like his business sucks. Why does that look like Cal Kestis from Star Wars?
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Yikes. Yikes to what, Ollie?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately.
I know which boy requested this. He's been wanting me to play this for a long time. He didn't actually request it, but he's been wanting me to play it for like 2 years.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
So you not wrong, Ollie. And bruh, what did you what? Took a lot of research.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
Man, you lucky ASAP.
You are a bulldog.
I wish I had a burger
Man to anyone using
and fries. I mean, you got a cheesesteak, but like a burger tonight would hit.
by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
You would like it. Doesn't have to have salt. Yo! Yeah, I probably would. Okay?
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now.
I'm just telling you what she told me.
Go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head.
I didn't.
They thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Oh my god. I think that's the smartest thing you've said all day. Mind Palace. Nani? This is what Ollie's mind looks like when he's playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. Thoughts, Ollie? That was pretty... No, Caleb, better wake up. Better wake up.
Like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up.
More like this.
You piece of language.
Hey, Loki?
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Okay.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. I wonder who took that picture.
That's an old picture.
He He was more her best friend than a dad. Look at us. Those two were a great team.
Nick and Walter.
Bug was so small back then. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Happier times.
What about this one? They're not gonna say anything? Alright.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Who was the bet with?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
Ooh.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
Don't pretend you care.
Like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that.
Exactly.
Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Oh, Lord. There goes Anna. So I guess this whole game is gonna be like trying to get back with Anna. This really is an Itchy Boy request. Crazy. Take notes. Write that down. Write that.
Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true.
Right.
I wish that
my ears are bleeding right now. Mine too. Boo! Get off the street. Be nuts if this game would allow for that. Oh my gosh. Of course they want me to go talk to her. Worse than Fergie at the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
Rip. Used by garage bands, Ethan tries to support the local scene.
Anna?
Sam!
Okay, hug her back. Let it happen. Sure, hug her back.
I've missed you.
Just let it happen, I guess.
Doorstep.
I'm here now.
I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right?
Zero Riz.
Everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster.
You talking to me for the Cap. Why is he stating like that? I don't know. It's so awkward, man.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine was following
Legs?
regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you,
That's
it always
terrible.
says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak.
Joe Barbaro?
Moving and annoyingly supportive.
Let me stop.
It wasn't just him. Nick
Got that Steve Urkel. Who?
he was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something.
Is that someone from the 1900s?
As he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I care.
We out. No, you ain't going nowhere, buddy. No. You and Nick were together?
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you?
Yo.
Say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried.
That's crazy.
That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now.
No. Freak Nick.
This was all nice.
Are you serious?
Funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job.
You're telling me we went to our best friend's funeral who we haven't spoken to in how long, and we're just now finding out that the chick that we used to bang and even tried to get married to, that we ended up breaking up with, she ended up going out with our best friend this whole time? Man,
But it all just
I'm glad Nick got killed. I said it.
like Nick's memory has been
Are you
that
serious?
haunting me, and I'm still carrying him.
Was he murdered?
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now, this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always. I get it. I just. You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam.
Sam, let's just wrap it
I
up.
hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Bruh. I just simply asked a question.
Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll...
Shaking my head. Same, Caitlin. Like, are you serious? Drama. I don't want to drink. Can I just leave? I don't. If I don't have to drink, I don't want to. I have to drink. Okay. Time to get wasted.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Looks like orange juice a little bit. If it wasn't for the sizzle at the top.
He'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes
Yeah,
rolled around
I agree, Ollie. I agree. Only 40 minutes in? Yeah. Drink. Dang. I didn't mean to drink that much.
What a night. I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Stop pushing me.
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit. I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world, feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking.
Go make dinner. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, Caitlin.
Let me enjoy.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face.
New day, new pain. Same.
Wait for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
I wasn't asking.
God, what a headache.
And I ain't doing nothing. Thoughts?
Jackhammer in my left
Thoughts?
temple. Oh, my head.
What pills did I take?
How many of these did I take?
I don't know. I just wanted to know what the prescription was. Still made. At least they won't have to change the sheets.
Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
My jacket.
Please let there be water.
Beer.
No, no more beer. I need water.
Snacks.
No, no food. I'll just throw it all up. Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
So...
No water, of course.
Not fashionable. Not fashionable. Currently stinks of cigarette smoke and
Just
beer.
tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
I could play that game too. You ain't doing nothing.
At least it won't take me long
Thoughts?
to get my things.
Reflects a face that looks like a
I was
stranger.
at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Why is it full of blood? Hey, hold on. This is starting to get good now. Wait a minute.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Hey, hold on. Game kind of getting lit? Right on. Hey, hold on. What is that thing? Just run for the door, buddy. Okay.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to avoid those.
Find the way to calm down.
What is this? Yo, he's catching up to me. Bro! This might just enter cool little game status.
You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Find the right door. Maybe it was that steady yourself door. Okay. I'm a killer? Prison, you're a murderer? Give in? Jail time, death row, solitary, hurt, death? Good. Yeah. Guilty, 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 guilty. Run and hide and hide and run and run and hide. Take control. Oh my god. I'm a killer? No way out? Stop and accept your fate? Whose blood? Yeah, that was a decent section. It could have been done a lot better though.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I need to face what happened. Answer. Hide. It never happened. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. If I run, I need to face what happened.
So this is saying turn it in.
Get far away.
Get as far away as fast as we can.
Just go.
Hide. It never happens.
Never happened. Going on.
If I tell them what happened, they'll put me in a cell and I'll never find out what really happened on that cold January night. Let me stop. If I do this and hide it, someone will eventually find it. They'll find my room number. They'll track me down. RIP. If I just leave it, someone's gonna find it still, and the same exact thing is gonna happen. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, all three of these pathways, it doesn't matter. The only one I can think of is hide, but the best way to hide it would be to put it in our bag, take it to the woods, and drop it off. But that's probably not gonna happen. If I go straight to the police, they'll at least believe me and I'll at least be a bit more credible. Because why else would someone just go? Unless they were a lunatic and need to be in a mental asylum. And maybe a mental asylum is better than being in prison. I don't know. I don't know. This is a toughie. Go to the cops. Tell them everything that's happened. Or hide it. Or just run like hell. Run like hell does sound like fun, though. Freak it! We'll run like hell.
Get far away. I can't. I've run from my problems long enough.
Oh my... They don't even let you pick? Come on, dog. What if I hide? The same thing happens.
If I run...
Wait, maybe not.
Get far away. If I run... Hide. Never happened.
Yeah.
If I run... Yes, answers. Good
so,
or bad.
I can't just pick. I have to do it a specific way. Oh my gosh. Boo! Boo! Then why give me the choice? You know? That's just... That's so...
You're thinking...
silly.
Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I can poke around without making waves. Mostly. It used to be my job. You're great at finding facts. Not quite so good at blending in. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
All right. Now what? Coal Miners Haven.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Beer kegs know the taste all too well. Security desk stops most casual theft attempts. Got a family photo.
Parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
But she probably didn't want to run the bar. Only successful business in town.
Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Yeah. Can't even see what it says in the post-it note. Mostly untouched, low demand for it yesterday. The soda cans. Exotic bottle. Why would I want to take this?
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Okay. There was a big celebration. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender and now he owned it. Goodness gracious, look at all these people. Not used effectively given the smell. But then, nah, it's only 8:20, Caitlin. It's only 8:20, what you mean? Thoughts?
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Spilled glass?
Drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
No. Problem? Baseball bat. Cash register. Ethan tried to clean up before or after the incident. Whoa, sticky floor, dried alcohol, could be from spills or a broken bottle. Nick's memorial.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
If you... I can't read that. Hold on, let me get my phone and zoom in on the screen. If you vomit something, please find me something voices. It should not be this hard. If you may vomit splatters, please find me something. I don't know. I was just curious. And no, yes. Yes. Oh. Let's move slightly. Connected to the fight? Oh, I can play? This is better than the main game. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Got him. Oh, man. Best part of the game. You ain't lying, October. Hey, hold on. I'm cornered. Oh my god, bruh. That's tough. Boy, you trash. Dog. Hold on. I'm gonna run it back. No! There's nothing I could have done there. Unfortunately. Dang! They take away that thing quick. Oh. Oh my god, bruh. The pink and the red, they took me out like it was nothing. Stop. Stop. Alright, get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there. Boom. Alright. Light work. Easy. Run it back. Aww. Got him. Ah, it's my fault. I should have went right. Man.
They beat Nick's high score. I wish he were here to take it back.
Speedy. Inky. Yo, I know you ain't playing Pac-Man. I just know you ain't, because it ain't a story-based game. I was playing Pac-Man and Twin Mirror, which is a story-based game. I was playing a game in a game. Wow. If you're playing non-story-based games, that means we could redeem games that ain't story-based. Nah. If they're inside another game that is story-based, then I can play it.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
That's a good question. So some tables happened. That got ripped. Is there anything else that may have happened? Sign up for free open mic night. No, that's not valid because we know you don't do. I do side quests sometimes. Like when it's Kingdom Come Deliverance. Can I get an amen, Shadow Steve? Amen. Amen. Shadow Steve knows. Oh, a broken bottle.
It might have fallen off the table.
Yeah.
Some people got rowdy last night.
Wait, is that blood? Oh, a broken clock.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Gather evidence about the attacker.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
It was really slow, Shadow Steve, but then there was a oh man kind of moment, and now it's starting to pick up.
Business card. Wonder why it's here.
It could be a cool little game status. It just might. So there was a pharmacist here, and he said drink plenty of water for the headache. Not sure which of these bottles was a mistake. Probably the first one. Evidence about the attacker.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Maybe? I don't know, man. I'm still missing evidence. Hugh's business card. Empty bottles, beer.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Oh, there's a stage inspect thing.
Flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. The pot was completely... I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Fortnite rank is sweaty AF.
Completely shattered.
Yikes.
Looked like it might have been kicked.
You got this. Easy work. Press RB to go into the Mind Palace.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened.
Answer the question to start forming a hypothesis.
My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
There's a lot of people it could have been.
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Getting a little broed by Steve is crazy. Where did it go? Towards the entrance, towards the pillar. It went towards the pillar.
Someone hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
So we started fighting right here and we went towards the pillar. And then we went on the stage.
Not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
And so we fought.
But I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Well, there was two things we found. Dennis bracelet, Hugh business card, or Joel's cap. It wasn't Hugh because he gave us a business card to make us feel better. Dennis with his bracelet, I don't see him fighting. I think it was Joel.
Cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
I just don't see it being Dennis because I just don't see it.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
You don't think it's Joel? What numbers, Jason? What does the numbers mean? What if I drop by with snooze 2 from Infinite? You never heard of Dennis the Menace, you guilty dog? Oh, I've heard of Dennis the Menace. Oh, don't you worry. Then maybe it was you?
Pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
Could it have been you?
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
It was Dennis?
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends.
Maybe it was Dennis the Menace. Hey, yo.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Ooh, that's low.
The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in.
Nah, I'd feel awful for Ethan.
Time to leave if you're leaving.
Stay.
You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
What?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
Dang, we could have even stayed and offered to help him. That's pretty nuts, man. The goats. The numbers, Jason. What do the numbers mean? Yeah. Yeah. Downtown Basswood.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
Blackheart or Hotel.
Through Main Street, someone saw him.
Inquire about Dennis. I got it. Got what, Caitlin? What?
Hey, Muley.
Got what?
Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See? Heard you were asking about Dad last night, and people got mad.
I have that effect on people.
That does tend to happen when I ask questions. People get pissed.
Sorry I got pissed at you last night. People keep talking down to me. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Jeez.
I came here every morning before work to share a coffee with Anna.
Tracks and tunes. Anna's favorite shop. Anna this. Anna that. Move on, little bro. She don't want you. She wanted your best friend. She don't love you, bro.
Maybe Kathy will know something.
I don't know what to tell him.
Or that new pharmacist.
Weather will be discussed and how it can cause changes to trees by taking them out. Then we can discuss how trees help us by making furniture, books, desks. We'll talk about how we can help the environment out by recycling and protecting trees. Math can be fitted somehow. Yo! Lil Bro is doing it. Lil Bro is doing it.
Get out the way.
That's awesome. Out of my way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good, Caitlin. It sounds really smart.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Basswood postcards? Kathy's glass jar?
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago. Still keeps it with her.
Dang, of course. You already know. Candy bowl, strategically displayed to make children feel better.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Displayed to reassure customers. Oh, this is you.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly.
Stephen Lee?
I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite...
Stinky Steve strikes again. Crazy.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Fair enough. My mother says that.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
No.
Stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Right. Depression poster. About time it was addressed. Diabetes, control it. Minus day AD.
It always ends up exactly the same. Relaxing in its constancy.
Dang, I guess that chick, she got so bored of talking to Kathy, she moved on.
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
Have you seen Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. She was sad before last night, but after she saw you, heartbroken. You're supposed to be her godfather, but whatever you said to her...
I didn't mean...
If that's what happens when she's around you, just stay out of her life.
Bitch. Like, dog, I just showed up in the town, man. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. I just talked to her and she was happy to see me.
I
Like,
gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
good God.
Much help.
You ain't lying. God. This place stinks. Let's get out of here. Freak that shop. Should have never went in. Should have just stayed outside and moved on with my life, but oh well. Maybe we'll find him somewhere else. Like this alleyway.
Can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again. You
Fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
Who is that?
The person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Nope. He's going right back to that guy. Barricades set up to regulate traffic during the Miners' Day celebration.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Probably. Basswood Jungle, a small publication with a loyal following. Person only real job.
Sunday. Well, no one except me. At least the Basswood Jungle is still standing.
No one works on Sunday, at least no one but me. But didn't we just go into that shop and we just saw Kathy and Hugh working? I guess he's just referring to journalism though, and like an office job. Mark Twain quote, good to see the younger generation open to the classics. We already talked to her. So there's that. Who the heck is this? An employee?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Passing through. I'm from here.
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood. Though
Yo, that's me, Cavity. That looks nothing like you.
You'd never see me again if I left.
The cap on this app is crazy.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Cafe entrance. 2 mouths, but half an ear, one set in every hometown. Alright, we'll go into the cafe in a minute. For now, let's go over here. Miners statue.
Honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Joe? Joe Barbaro?
Religion's kind of like genetics. If your parents had it, you probably do too. This is new. Domations. Now that's the Basswood I remember.
Old man.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
The why or how?
Why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
10.
10. 1 to hold the light bulb, 9 to rotate the ladder.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Okay. Good one.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh, that voice acting. That's pretty funny.
You still want to hear the story?
Sure, old man.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. He didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
Have a good day.
Thanks for taking the time to remind me. I hope you have a good Miners' Day.
Oh, I will. Always do. You take care now.
Uh-huh. Dang, why he looks so mad?
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long.
He sounds familiar.
Heard you showed up yesterday.
I can't tell.
Give you trouble?
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You seen Dennis?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
Why weren't you at the
I
wake?
noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best.
I'm working at the cafe most of the day. Really would like to talk if you're still around. Okay, so that's basically the game saying, listen, you've been everywhere you could possibly be. Get it together and go to the cafe. So let's go. What's this? The history of Basswood. What time is it? 8:58. I can't believe it's already 9, man. That's nuts. Today flew by.
Gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You're not doddering.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Mind Palace. Little bro's gonna get lost in thought right in front of this girl? Right in front of this woman? That's just so random.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
Man.
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So,
Okay.
can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
Oh my.
You're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and... Well,
Just listen.
I don't need to criticize or anything, but...
Just listen.
These last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse, don't
She
you?
probably can't afford it. I fully agree.
Of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Slowly decomposing. No time for this. I have to.
Mom's spare bedroom and decomposing into Arrested Development.
Well, at least you're decomposing with family. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Is that Microsoft Word?
Anna's here. I should talk to her.
I don't know these people.
Hey, man. Thought I knew everyone.
Oh my god, bruh. Why does he look like Jonah Hill from Superbad?
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Bruh.
Oh, right.
Bro, tell me that don't look like Jonah Hill from Superbad.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring bastard.
Dog.
I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Okay. And it's coffee.
There'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Sam, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either. But hey, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
I barely remember it.
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in.
She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops.
Do those things, yes. Or she might be someone who you can trust. Who can help.
Nah, dude. I don't care for Anna. This chick said no to us getting married, then got with my best friend. And now that he's dead, she's trying to get close to me again. I don't trust her one bit. Hide it.
I just want to apologize to him for what happened yesterday.
Well, he's probably working at the Basswood Jungle. He's there most weekends.
Thank you. I'll check that out.
We're not gonna have coffee?
No.
Bye then.
No, we're not gonna have coffee. What do you think this is? God, I hate her, man. Like, take a hint. I don't want you. You had your chance and you blew it. It's not my fault what happened to Nick. But I'm not gonna be your number 2 or your rebound. We good. So they said Basswood Jungle, the place where he literally said nobody comes in here to work on Sundays.
It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday.
Exactly.
No one except me.
So this must be it.
Locked. I should check the back.
My. Look what we got here. Showing your face in town again. I thought you were smarter than that. But I'm glad we ran into you. We have unfinished business after all.
Joel, look.
Careful. I don't want to have this conversation again. We clear?
Punch him right back.
Nice sucker punch.
That's right, buddy.
Got some bite. Well now, seems you want a beating. I can oblige.
Declan's right down the street.
Yeah. Wuss.
This is a small town. There's not enough room for you in it.
Here we go. I'm very shocked that that door is open. I would not expect that door to be open. Considering the front door was locked. Maybe they just keep the side door open or the back door open for employees.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
All right. I'm stopping right here, boss. We'll continue this junk tomorrow. We might even beat it tomorrow. It's only like a 7-hour game, and we're about an hour and 40 minutes into it or so. So, you know, depending on what time I go live, we probably will end up beating this in the next sitting, and I'll get my full thoughts. But if for whatever reason I don't, then we'll just beat it the next time, which would be Sunday. So far, it's a cool little game. Story is starting to pick up a little bit, though you know, we just went through that whole talk and everybody in that section was really slow, but we got through it. And I feel like this part right here and everything else that's going to come after this is probably going to be really good. At least I hope it is. Fingers crossed. So that's why I figured this is the perfect time to stop. Plus, it's already 9:10 and little bro still has to eat. So we will continue this junk tomorrow.